Jai Gurudev, let's explore some additional dimensions of sage Vishwamitra's influence. Are there any international research studies that focus on his contributions to philosophy and metaphysics? Absolutely. One notable study published in the Journal of Indian Philosophy analyzes Vishwamitra's philosophical insights, particularly regarding the nature of reality and consciousness. This research delves into his understanding of the self and the universe, emphasizing his contributions to concepts like Brahman and Atman, which are fundamental in Vedic thought. How does this philosophical framework resonate with contemporary philosophical discussions? The discussions surrounding Vishwamitra's ideas about the interconnectedness of all beings are particularly relevant today, especially in fields like environmental philosophy. Scholars argue that his teachings can provide a philosophical foundation for addressing modern existential crises by promoting a holistic understanding of our relationship with nature. That's intriguing. Have there been any studies focused on the scientific aspects of mantra chanting, particularly related to the Gayatri Mantra? Yes, there have been interesting findings in this area. A study published in the Journal of Evidence Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine examined the psychological and the physiological effects of mantra chanting, including the Gayatri Mantra. The research indicated that regular chanting can lead to reduced stress levels, improved mental clarity, and enhanced emotional well being. Aligning spiritual practices with scientific understanding of health, how do these scientific insights help bridge the gap between spirituality and modern medicine? These findings create a dialogue between spiritual practices and scientific inquiry, highlighting the potential benefits of integrating traditional wisdom into modern healthcare. It opens the door for holistic approaches to well being, where practices like mantra chanting can complement medical treatments, emphasizing the mind body connection. Are there specific case studies that illustrate the impact of Vishwamitra's teachings in therapeutic settings? Yes, a study featured in the International Journal of Yoga explored the use of Vedic chanting, including the Gayatri Mantra, in a therapeutic context. The research documented significant improvements in patients dealing with anxiety and depression, demonstrating how ancient practices can be utilized in contemporary mental health treatment. That's powerful. How is Vedic Dharma Sansthan incorporating these therapeutic aspects into its programs? We are developing workshops that focus on the therapeutic benefits of Vedic chanting and meditation. By collaborating with mental health professionals, we aim to create programs that blend ancient practices with modern therapeutic techniques, providing a holistic approach to mental well being. And what about the cultural preservation aspects related to Vishwamitra's teachings? Have any studies addressed how these teachings can be safeguarded for future generations? Yes, a recent article in the Journal of Cultural Heritage Management discussed the importance of preserving Vedic teachings, particularly those attributed to figures like sage Vishwamitra. The study emphasizes community involvement in safeguarding these traditions through education and cultural programs, ensuring that they remain relevant and accessible to future generations. How is Vedic Dharma Sansthan working to ensure the preservation of these teachings? We are actively involved in educational initiatives that promote awareness of Vedic heritage. This includes developing curriculum materials for schools and organizing community events that celebrate and teach the values embodied by Vishwamitra. By engaging younger generations, we hope to inspire a continued interest in these timeless teachings. As a final thought, how can individuals contribute to the ongoing research and preservation of Vishwamitra's legacy? Individuals can contribute by participating in community activities that promote Vedic education and research. Engaging with academic studies, sharing knowledge, and practicing the teachings can also help keep his legacy alive. Encouraging open discussions within families and communities can spark interest and inspire others to explore these rich traditions. Thank you for this enlightening conversation. It is clear that sage Vishwamitra's teachings are not only profound but also incredibly relevant in today's world. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss this important topic. I hope our conversation inspires more people to explore and engage with the timeless wisdom of sage Vishwamitra. Jai Gurudev, and let's continue exploring the rich academic discourse surrounding sage Vishwamitra. Have there been studies that specifically focus on his influence in the realm of ethics and moral philosophy? Yes, indeed. A recent study in the Journal of Religious Ethics examined the ethical framework presented in the Ramayana, particularly how Vishwamitra's teachings shape the moral compass of key characters. This research highlights his role in guiding Rama and Lakshmana toward righteousness, illustrating the significance of mentorship in ethical development. How do these ethical teachings align with modern ethical stories and theories? The study draws parallels between Vishwamitra's teachings and contemporary ethical theories, such as virtue ethics, which emphasize character and the importance of moral role models. By showcasing the importance of virtuous living and the pursuit of dharma, Vishwamitra's insights resonate with current discussions about ethics in personal and professional spheres. That is fascinating. Are there any cross disciplinary studies that integrate insights from psychology and spirituality related to Vishwamitra's teachings? Yes, a notable study published in the Journal of Transpersonal Psychology explored the psychological impacts of Vedic teachings, including those of Vishwamitra. It examined how practices like meditation and mantra recitation contribute to psychological resilience and emotional well being, bridging the gap between spiritual practice and psychological health. How do these insights inform therapeutic practices in psychology today? The findings suggest that integrating spiritual practices, such as those inspired by Vishwamitra, can enhance therapeutic outcomes. Mental health professionals are increasingly recognizing the benefits of incorporating mindfulness and meditation into their practices, fostering holistic healing that addresses both mind and spirit. Have there been studies focused on the cultural transmission of Vishwamitra's teachings across generations? Yes. A study published in the International Journal of Cultural Studies examined how traditional teachings, including those of Vishwamitra, are transmitted in families. The research highlights the role of storytelling and rituals in preserving these teachings, emphasizing their importance in shaping cultural identity and values in contemporary societies. What initiatives does Vedic Dharma Sansthan have in place to promote intergenerational transmission of these teachings? We conduct family-oriented workshops that encourage storytelling and the experiential learning about Vishwamitra's teaching by involving all age groups. We aim to create an environment where the teachings can be shared, discussed, and practiced, ensuring that they remain a vibrant part of our cultural identity. Are there any specific initiatives that address the relevance of Vishwamitra's teachings in today's global challenges such as climate change? Yes, we are working on initiatives that connect Vishwamitra's emphasis on harmony with nature to contemporary environmental issues. Research published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology has shown that spiritual practices can foster a sense of stewardship for the environment. We plan to integrate these ideas into community programs focused on sustainability and ecological responsibility. That's inspiring. How can community members actively participate in these environmental initiatives? Community members can engage in local environmental projects that reflect the teachings of Vishwamitra, such as tree planting, nature cleanups, and sustainable practices in daily life. Participating in discussions and workshops about the spiritual dimensions of environmental stewardship can also deepen their commitment to these causes. As we wrap up, are there any specific resources or publications you would recommend for those interested in exploring the intersection of Vishwamitra's teachings with modern scholarship? I recommend exploring academic journals like the Journal of Hindu Studies and a Journal of Indian Philosophy, which often publish relevant articles. Additionally, books that compile Vedic texts with contemporary commentaries can provide valuable insights. Our website also features a collection of resources that highlight ongoing research and discussions about Vishwamitra and related topics. Thank you for this insightful discussion. It is clear that sage Vishwamitra's teachings have profound implications for various fields and can guide us in navigating modern challenges. Thank you for the opportunity to share these insights. I hope this conversation encourages a deeper exploration of Sage Vishwamitra's enduring legacy and its relevance in today's world. Jai Gurudev.